We are about to play our first league game of the season, and I think this is the first time I've ever done an FM save where I've actually had a lot of expectations around me. They think we're going to finish first. I've got 3 people in the best 11, and the board certainly want me to do well. I'm not stressed. You're the one that's stressed. You need to have a massage, take a deep breath, and calm down, man. Hello guys, and welcome back to episode number 3 of the FM21 Salford save, where today we are playing our first 2 games in the Football League 2 season against Exeter City and Grimsby Town. 2 very intense games that could actually go either way, but I'm really hoping that we can come away with all 6 points early on to give us a wee bit of momentum, a wee bit of confidence early on in the season. And we have actually gotten some confidence from this game against Morecambe in the Papa John's Trophy Northern Section Group B. I don't know what that is either, but we won the game, and Morecambe are actually in our league. So it's a pretty good win, and it certainly would have given the team a wee bit of confidence. 2-1, not the most convincing, but when you take into account it's away from home, and I did rotate the squad a wee bit, it's actually pretty good. So I'm happy with the performance we put in there. And unfortunately, since last time, I've only signed a few players, so you're going to have to live with a slightly more bland transfer update this time. But it's been less time, man. Cut me some slack, man. No transfers out have happened, but we have, as I said before, brought in just a few players, and I'm pretty sure the last player I brought in was Mbai. And I'm gonna scrap saying just a few. It's one player. And it's the player that I scouted literally just because I needed to have him in an intro. And he ended up being good enough on the trial to get himself a contract. So, Marcus Barnes, in from Southampton, welcome. Pretty happy with that, not going to lie. He's a good rotation striker, and that's all he's going to be. A rotation striker, but it's one that we needed. It's certainly a position that we needed, and he would be a good backup to Henderson if we actually need him. And James Wilson can do that as well, but it's good to have a third option in there, even though we have quite a few strikers. But I'm trying to get rid of them. Like, come on, Tom Elliott, you might be good in real life, man, but I don't vibe with target men, and your wage, it's more than Donald Trump's loan that he got from his dad. It's an excessive amount of money, man. Like, we just don't need to see it. But aside from that, I don't think I've actually made any other transfer offers either. My shortlist is looking a little bland right now. I'm still keeping an eye out for players, and I will be doing some more requests for the free transfers from my director of football. I'm loving my director of football. I also signed myself an assistant coach, basically because I'm too lazy to actually do everything myself. So this man is our assistant coach. That's the performance analyst. That's me. There we go. Ben Futcher. May have said that wrong. Used to work for Mansfield. He was the best I could find for the age group, and I didn't want anyone too old. He's got some good man management, and he kind of knows how to, take a look at players. So I'll certainly take him. I think he's actually got better stats than me, so shouldn't really be talking too much smack. The first game of the season was between Forest Green and Bolton, and you have to say Bolton fans would be disappointed with that one. A 2-3 loss early on in the season at home. Not quite what they needed to get themselves back into the top divisions in the world of English football, but at least it's not us. We're jumping into this game with not this lineup. Haven't edited it. That's poor organisation from me. This is the squad that we're going to be going with, and as a slightly uneducated man, I think that this is probably our best lineup that we have at our Arsenal. Henderson up top, we've got Hunter out on the left. Actually, I'm not going to wait for their faces to load up, that's going to take too long. Clark out on the right, Boyd, Tau and Doherty. Is it Doherty or Doherty? Someone let me know in the comment section below, because I've heard people say both. Unfortunately, Gibson's not quite fully fit, so I'm not starting him, but I will imagine he'll come off the bench. We've also got Oscar, because I'm not calling him Thrill Killed. It's probably not that hard, but I just can't be bothered. Clark, Turnbull, Da Silva, and the goalkeeper, because that is all he will ever be known as in the save, unfortunately. Actually, you know what? Let's give it one try. There's an H and an L next to each other. No, I'm not even trying. That doesn't make sense. It's not right. It's not right. I mean, in English, it's not right. And that in Slovakian, I think he is, or Czech Republic, whatever he is, that makes sense. It's fine in that language. But, English, it's very confusing. And that's probably just proving that I'm kind of an idiot. So take from that what you will. We're favourites to win this game, so let's go out and do that. Clark's looking motivated, and I will take that, to be honest. It's enough for me. And early on in this match, we're seeing nothing. But we can adjust the tablet, but I don't have enough space to get another one. I've ranted about this before, but I'm not going to go on any further. Henderson has scored very early on in the game, 8 minutes in to be exact, and that is our first goal of the season, and that is our first goal in the save in the Football League. I just realised we scored in the last episode, didn't we? That's a bit awkward. But Henderson has nodded it in very well, playing as that advanced forward role. And Oscar actually wasn't meant to be starting, according to my assistant coach. But I was like, nah, he's a genius. He knows what he's doing, and he's come away with an assist. And I feel justified. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I might be a tactical genius. We have seen no other highlights, but statistically, we do look like a slightly more dominant side with 5 shots to their 3, but they certainly could be coming back into it with one opportunity. And actually, this could be that opportunity. Luckily, our goalkeeper is good enough to make a save there, but I might drop down to a more balanced approach because, I don't know, maybe I'm coming in a wee bit cocky, but I think we've got the best team in the league. So I thought being positive would be intelligent, but it seems to have kind of backfired every time I've done it. So maybe balanced is the intelligent way to go. I should have definitely gone balanced against Blackpool. I way overestimated the quality of our team. But that's a solid first half. I'm pretty happy with that, but we have to guard against complacency. We just have to. We got to make sure that we do score another one, not another one in. Don't concede any goals. And just, get a win. There's a lot of pressure on me. And this, I'm not stressed at all, but my heart is beating at 98 beats per minute. And I'm a young man. I don't need that much stress in my life. We've got an opportunity in the first one of the second half, but we give it away straight away. And they could be on a counter-attack now through Bowman. Actually, do these names look more white to you? I think they are. Nice touch. I like it. Hunter. Playing it in, but he can't find anyone. Eventually does find Tao, comes back to him. Tao goes for a shot. And you have to say, he is proving to me that he deserves to be in the equation for a starting spot because that is a brilliant hit. Not one that I thought was going to trickle into the back of the net. And Hunter has gotten a Sergio Busquets assist, if I do say so myself. Was not expecting that to ripple into the back of the net. Not the fastest shot, not even the most accurate shot ever, but we'll take it. It's gone into the back of the net, and that's all that matters. We're going to make our first substitution of the entire season. How exciting. And it is actually going to be... It's going to be one of the wingers, and it makes sense to bring off Clark, just because he's been injured recently. And should probably make another one. Tao has been good, but I am going to take him off because he's the only one in that midfield trio that is looking tired. So we're going to go with that. I think that's intelligent. And early on in the season, we look like we're doing quite well in the league. 0.68 expected goals, so potentially not actually doing as well as this game has suggested. But at least we're putting them into the back of the net. At least the tactic is creating opportunities to score goals, and at least we won. Let's focus on that. We certainly deserve the win, and I'm happy with the performance out there in the first game of the season. What? Awaiting media reaction? What was that, man? We don't need that. I'm not even in charge of the press conferences. I can't be bothered. It's just too much hassle. Again, more stress than I need in my life. I'm going to accept this trial and the Salford dominance into victory. Didn't realise we were dominant in that game, but I'll certainly take it. Turnbull's gone man of the match. Brilliant defensive work apparently. Didn't see any of that, but we'll take your word for it. And we're going to move on to the next game. I'm not going to lie, probably won't make any transfers in between. And I'm not going to lie, I'm expecting to win this one because Grimsby are bang at the bottom of the table because they lost their first game 4-0 to Warsaw. If I lose this one, I will be significantly disappointed with myself. Again, I'm not stressed. You're stressed. You need to calm down. Honestly, take a minute, meditate, get your blood pressure down. Mine is back down to 80. Okay. Wow. I didn't actually think I was stressed, but I think I was. I should go to the doctor. It's Grimsby time. And, yeah, as I said, I haven't made any transfers, but I have made some offers. I'm actually thinking about getting some loans in, and one of them I'm potentially getting is Ben Wilmot from Watford, and the other one is Elise from West Ham. That took me way too long to say, but both of them very good prospects. Both of them they're making me play him as a central defender, which, to be honest, if I sign him, I won't be doing. But for now, I'm just seeing how those offers go, not jumping at anything just yet, but it's good to have options out there. This is the squad that we're going with. Gibson comes back in, and that is the only change. Tao is staying in the lineup because he had a good game last time. Doherty is going to have to go to the bench, and again, please let me know if I'm mispronouncing that name. But without any further ado, let's jump straight into it because I'm feeling confident after last game. I'll start with positive. I'll move back down to balanced if I need to, and I might actually have to permanently move to balanced if it doesn't really work today. Certainly wanting to pick up from where we left off last time and jump straight into it. We're up in 6th place already after getting 1 point, so I mean, I see positives here. I only see positive things, and we have the first opportunity early on in the game. Last time we scored early on, but this time it looks like we're defending. But Gibson does do a very good job, but the pass wasn't brilliant, now was it? But Hunter very easily steps in there and gets an interception. Henderson's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He dances around him and chip, like side-footed. I don't know what he did, but either way, it's into the back of the net. And that's all that really matters. Henderson, I said at the start of the series, I think he's going to score 20 goals this season, and I'm definitely standing by that. He's chipped the keeper. It's gone right past him, but he's still chipped him, so it counts. As long as it's gone in the back of the net, as I said before, I don't care. It doesn't matter how it gets in there. It could hit the goalkeeper and trickle into the back of the net at 2 miles per hour. I could not care less. Henderson, getting another opportunity there, probably should have scored it. But you have to say, you cut him some slack. He's a good player. He started well this season and started well in this game. And I'm sure he'll get some more opportunities as the match actually goes on. It looks like Grimsby could be coming at us now, but I'm confident that we're going to close them down. And we actually do as soon as I say that. And they have a corner. Not expecting anything from it. Really not expecting anything from it. I was hoping I wouldn't jinx it there. But luckily, nothing came from it. I know it's very unprofessional and you probably don't care, but I just went for tea. Had some noodles, quite nice, quite nice. Not, you know what's not quite nice? Getting an injury to a man that's already been injured this season, and I'm now getting nervous that he's injury prone. Not ideal. We're actually going to put Wilson on, play him as an inside forward on sport. Maybe. I mean, he is a striker. He should probably should be attacking. Yeah, well, it's a bit late now, isn't it? Henderson comes in with the second goal, and that is just from out of nowhere. That corner should have been cleared, should have been touched by the goalkeeper, but it's come through everyone, and De Silva's gotten his first assist of the season. I haven't even picked any tactics or even the free kick and corner takers, but you don't need to when you got Henderson and De Silva, apparently. Brilliant stuff. I'll definitely take that. Both of the fullbacks getting assists so far in this episode. Love to see it. Love to see defence turning into attack. Gibson on the ball, playing it back to Clark. Clark moves it up to Henderson, but can't quite find him. So they do actually get the ball back. Not ideal, but we'll live with it. We'll live with it. We get the ball almost back there, but now they're one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and how they have scored that is absolutely beyond me. So against the run of play, and that is a brilliant hit. But you have to say, the goalkeeper and defending could have been a little bit better, actually. I'll reserve my judgment for the goalkeeping until I see the replay. No, it's a good hit. It's a good... we'll cut him some slack. But the defending, come on. Like, they've had a few shots. They've had 6 shots. Maybe it wasn't against the runner play as much as I thought it was, but... Although, I don't think they really deserve to be a goal behind us. Things are going well, but we can do even better. Definitely not. We're going to not get complacent out there. They always kind of react well. Sometimes a player get a little bit depressed about that, and you kind of just like, harden up. It's true. You can't get complacent. Henderson's injured. Let's get him off. Okay, I'm not risking that. He is a star player, and I'm not risking him coming out for any longer than he has to, especially with Clark already getting injured. Although Clark hasn't really done anything that noteworthy so far, but I'm sure he'll be good. I'm sure. I'm mildly confident. I'm at least mildly confident, not spicily confident. Mildly confident. They get the ball, but they clear it back straight out to us. And Hunter gets the ball, playing it into Tau. And now Hunter's going for a wee bit of a run, looks for his options, can't find anyone, so he just keeps going, gets the ball back after he loses it, puts in a ball, and Buckley Ricketts, mate, you could have turned yourself into an absolute hero early on in the save, but the youngster can't quite find the target. But a good opportunity for us, and actually, you have to say, quite a good shot by him, but it's just gone to the left and a little bit over, so yeah, definitely not on target. We'll make our second to last substitution. No, we've had to make two because of injuries. Our last substitution, and it will be Flanagan coming on. He played very well in the game against Cheltenham Town. He actually scored a goal, so maybe he deserves a wee bit more game time than I've actually given him so far in the league. It'll be interesting to see if he can do anything in this highlight as Gibson picks up the ball from a throw-in. Hunter can't get onto that. If we concede now, I think I'll have an emotional breakdown, but Towell is trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Buckley Ricketts on the ball, running past a few players, looks for a ball into the centre. That's a pen, mate. If they score from this, I'm calling it back. That's a pen. That's a pen. Tilly running at us. How has he gotten into that? Good block. Oh, they've scored. That's a pen. It was a pen. Oh my goodness. How has this happened? And we're going to move attacking. Flanagan. Don't know if he's adept to being this attacking, but oh gosh, how have we conceded there? How? Well, I do know how, but I literally just saw it. But that's so against the run of play, and probably not deserved in the grand scheme of the game. I mean, statistically, it kind of was deserved, but stats aren't everything in a football game. Hunter picks up the ball. We are seeing a highlight. I don't know if it's a real highlight or a fake highlight, but we're going to act like it's no, it's gone now. It's not a real highlight. And we need one more. Just one more chance. Oh, yeah, not great. Not great. And I'm acting like we've been hard done by here, but they have kind of just gotten their expected goals to go massively up, and they did have more shots than us. Look at that. That's like from out of nowhere. You can't go up that much. 2-2. Should have won that match. But I mean, at the end of the day, probably my tactics, but 4 points from our first two games. It could be worse. Josh Clark out for 3 to 4 weeks. Could be worse. And Ian Henderson out for 1 to 2 days. Again, could be worse. A lot of stuff could be worse here. Let's look at the bright side of life. Come on, guys. I have a wee bit of positivity. We're going to simulate forward now until the Manchester United game after the transfer window closed. And then we're going to play against Tranmere Rovers as well. But that is where we're going to end this episode. I forgot to give a like target. Make sure you like, because we want 10 again. 10 again. It even rhymes. So you got to do it now. You just got to do it now. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this series so far, make sure that you like and subscribe if you are new around here for daily-ish. Not daily-ish, it's daily Football Manager videos. It used to be daily-ish. I've moved it up to daily. I've got like 3 videos pre-recorded, just ready to go out. I'm so advanced right now, mate. I'm all over it like a bad rash. I could upload 6 videos today. I think I could actually. I was about to say that's not true, but I genuinely think I could. I won't, but I could. Just a wee flex for you guys there. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all later.